pace with control of this race. Here comes a run from Davey Hazard. He blocks the 10. Not going to be enough. Ryan Pace is going to win at Talladega.
Curry trying to hold off Wilson. He's done a good job so far. Wilson, one last desperate attempt to the bottom. He won't get there. Nick Curry wins at Bristol.
Coming out turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway here. Looks like he's in a class of his own right now.
Merzlak, one final time, get around the 55, big time send.
He hits the wall, he hits it, he gets the lead, but can he hang on to it? Oh my goodness, he made it to the line!
Big push down the backstretch is going to give him a good run through the corners.
A little bit
Follow from the 1.
A little bit of contact there for second, but coming to the line, Toby Roberson's going to take home the checkered flag and victory here from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight? And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's feature presentation of the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series live from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway here on JTN. We're so glad you joined us here tonight. Folks, my name, as always, is Joe Twansky. Joining me up here in the booth tonight is the one, the only, Mr. Joseph Weaver. Weaver, buddy, welcome to the capital of speed, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Hello, Joe, and hello, everybody tuning in from home. Happy to bring you some Bomb Squad racing action, like you said, here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Always feels good to be here. Feels like we're just at a Mecca almost, you know?
Yeah, almost like we're back home again in Indiana, maybe?
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Okay.
Maybe for you.
I always scream that at the top of my lungs when I cross over the border into Indiana. Can you believe that, or?
No, I believe it.
Okay.
I'll have to cross over the border one day myself just to see if I have that same
Energy?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Soon enough, I'll make the trip up.
You gotta make the trip up. We gotta get all the guys together for an Indy 500. But this, of course, is the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series from Indianapolis. 56 laps here tonight around this 2.5 mile motor speedway, yard of bricks and all. It's, of course, presented by AutoSim 2 as always. Can check it out now on Steam. But Weaver, I mean, Indianapolis, it's a tricky track. It's a fickle track at that. What's kind of your outlook on how tonight's race is going to go?
I think it's just take it slow, take it one lap at a time. Draft is going to play a little bit of a role here just with the long straightaways, but you still got to have a good handling car. You got to be able to make it through these corners. And there's 4 corners here. I don't think any of them are the same, Joe.
But they are. That's the thing, right? Like they are.
Hey,
but
they say
aren't.
they are, but I don't trust them.
You don't trust them. You don't trust those
not as
guys
far
that
as
laid
I
the
can
bricks
throw 'em.
down back then in the whatever.
Exactly. They were
The
made
dinosaur
of bricks. You never
times.
know. They might have threw a couple extra in 3 or something. I don't know. That's the big problem area. That's where we're going to be looking tonight. Turn 3, I think that's where we're going to see people have their problems.
C. Magoo, Tyler Mallon, both in chat. Welcome in. Good luck here tonight, guys. Also see driver making a start here tonight, at least the first time that we've seen him out here on track at BSR. Josh Moyers in the 67 Dr. Pepper machine tonight. Going to be out there on track. Looking forward to seeing Joshua out there. Former teammate of mine. Cool dude. Always enjoy talking to him when we get the chance over with our friends at Fast on Sunday nights. So hoping at some point we'll get a chance to talk with him. Maybe we'll after the race here tonight. Also, Cody Luke back in the field tonight in the number 8 Budweiser car. I'm glad to see Cody back out on track.
Good field, a lot of names we don't see on a weekly basis here. Everybody likes to come out for Indy. This is a trophy that a lot of drivers want.
You ever want to kiss a brick so bad?
Yeah, I think usually if somebody asks you to kiss a brick, it might mean something bad. You know, you might want to duck, but this is the one case where you want to be kissing some bricks.
That's your line before you knock someone upside the head?
Yeah,
Hey, you
get
ready to kiss bricks,
brick.
buddy?
Yeah, bang.
Square them up. Are we gonna do like old timey accents tonight? Is that something that's in your repertoire?
I don't know, Joe. I can't. I'm not good at holding an accent. I can do an accent, but I can't hold an accent.
You see, Weaver. You see. Qualifying's going a little bit long if folks at home couldn't notice. But you're seeing
Maybe
those.
a little corn cob pipe, maybe, and just to give me the mood, and then I'd be able to do it.
What about a button nose? Or do you already have a button nose?
It's kind of
Okay.
buttony.
You don't have two eyes made of coal, though.
Yeah, thankfully. I mean, they might as well be made of coal with how bad they are at seeing, Got one job, and they ain't very good at it.
But pressure and stuff, the pressure that you feel with broadcasting these races with us on JTN, that's going to make diamonds out of your eyes, right? Because pressure on coal makes diamonds. I think diamonds can make you see very well, Weaver.
Joe,
Why don't you take us through tonight's starting lineup?
Did you take something before getting on the air, Joe?
Nope. Some water. I haven't eaten today.
All right, making sure we're not on the practice results. If anybody was watching the last race we did,
2 weeks ago,
or 2 weeks ago. Sorry, not the last one, but
we didn't.
Time.
Don't worry about it. We didn't broadcast last week. Anyways, I'm sorry. Go on.
Pole time tonight was a time of 47.980. That was the 93 car BSR Ricky J. Outside row 1 is the 18 of BSR Tyler Mallon. Row 2 was the 9 of Ken Hansen and 25 of Liam Tingley. Row 3 is the 08 of Jerry Cook and the 103 of BSR Nelly. Row 4 is the 22 of Rick Craddock and the 095 of Wiley King. Row 5 is the 66 of BSR Terry Scott and the 029 of BSR KJ. Row 6 is the 92 of Joshua Clements and the 144 of BSR Magoo. Row 7 is the 740 of Michael Moore and the 51 of Greg Stenzo. Row 8 is the 67 of Joshua Moyers and the 011 of Steve Grant. Row 9 is the 91 of BSR DJ Chant and 114 of BSR Eli 114. Row 10 is the 49 of BSR Brain Fade and the 4 of BSR Silver Bullet. Row 11 is the 8 of Cody Luke and the 28 of BSR Mac Daddy. All alone on row 12 is the 36 of Dalton Tubbs.
Dalton Tubbs. Great field here tonight, as always, with our friends at BSR. Folks, if you haven't already, drop a like on the video and subscribe. Again, doing so helps support us so much here on JTN. We appreciate it, as always, whether you watch for a minute, 5, or 3 hours. Any little bit you do to help support us, it does not go unnoticed, and we can't thank you enough for all of the support you give us here week in and week out. So happy hour underway. We'll run its course here. Last adjustments and practice pit stops and the like going on right now. You see the draft playing a crucial factor here down the straightaways. And yeah, remember, if there is a JTN logo on the car, it's bad luck. No, it's not. Come on now. It's good luck. Extra 10 horsepower. That's what it is. Let's try to find... Is Cody out on track? No, there it is. Look at that. That's an extra 10, 15 horsepower right there on that Budweiser Chevy. You like a good Budweiser, Weaver, or you're not a big fan?
Yeah, they're alright, not bad. I won't turn one down.
This is a new Bud car, though.
It is. This is a little,
little update.
Yeah.
I like it.
Like a little newer version than what he normally runs.
Oh. Got a big JTN logo on the front, too. He was just making sure that it could hit the wall still,
Mm-hmm.
And brakes work. Brakes worked pretty good in the back there. You see that?
Oh, yeah, just spun it right around on him.
Mm-hmm. There's Joshua Moyers in the 67. Keeping our eye on this Chevrolet here tonight. Welcome in, Kathy. Always one of a kind.
Those brakes, spinning that car around like that does give us a chance to highlight the problem that some of these drivers might face tonight. If we have some accidents, drivers behind, got to be careful when you're slowing down for a wreck ahead of you. You never know when that car's going to slip out from under you. A lot of wrecks here at Indianapolis might start with 1 or 2 cars, but a couple, 3 or 4 behind you might start getting loose and piling in. You never know.
It's a very fitting way to kick off the month of May.
It is. And even put those two together, we are starting it right here, huh?
Month of May. Oof. Jerry Cook out there tonight in the 08. I think we mentioned him in the Open, but usually only out on the road courses. Joining us here tonight from Indy. Might have thought it was the Indy road course, though, maybe. I don't know. Stenzo back tonight in the 51. Alright, you ready to go? You ready to go? You ready to go? You ready to race? You ready to...
I'm ready, Joe. I'm ready, Freddy.
Ready, Freddy. Field gets lined up here on the pit lane as we await the command to get engines fired from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Drivers, start your engine!
You get the command and engines are fired. It's going to be Ricky J rolling off from the pole. Tyler Mellon to the outside. Ken Hansen, Liam Tingley, Jerry Cook and Nelly, Rick Craddock, Wiley King, Terry Scott, and Killigill. You see the rest of the field rolling off the pit lane behind them. Weaver, we don't do picks very often, but this is a special race at a very special racetrack. Who's your driver to watch out for here tonight?
Well, Joe, I think there's quite a few, especially some drivers we haven't seen a ton here. I think my pick is probably going to be Joshua Moyers. Always somebody who could show speed, starting kind of mid-pack towards the back, but look for him to get towards the front quick. I think he can have a real shot at winning this one.
Guy that we've been talking and saying really good things about all season long, starts on the outside of row number 4, this 095 team, Pontiac team of Wiley King. We'll be watching Wiley here tonight, see what he can do in that 095 car. Has had a lot of really good runs. Could tonight be the opportunity to park that 095 in victory lane. Of course, you got the front row. Dominant cars on the season, Ricky J and Tyler Mellon. Already hear all these drivers clutching, saving fuel, running around here on this opening lap. We mentioned briefly 17 to 19 laps on a tank of fuel, probably looking at 18, but tires are going to become a concern. If you can go 19 laps, if you can get there, you can make this race work on 2 pit stops, 3 runs. Will cautions play a role? Who knows? We do know, though, we are about to go racing from the world-famous, world-renowned site of the biggest spectacle in racing, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Ricky J with control as he leads the field down to the Art of Bricks. Green flag, and we're racing here from Indy.
Away we go into turn one, side by side. Give the advantage to Ricky J. Tyler Mallon going to slide in behind him. Liam Tingley clears Ken Hansen for third.
And Hansen losing a spot there on the start. Tingley able to take it from the outside line. Something to watch here as the race goes on, but the field already getting single file here, Weaver.
Yeah, I think that was more just a slightly better start there from Tingley more than anything to take that third spot. Ricky J, though, our leader, trying to stretch his legs here in this first lap.
Yeah, that would be good if we don't see a repeat of the end of the Culver Block 200 with the pit wall. Ricky J leads lap 1.
J leader pulling away, and then it's a pretty tight 4-car battle there.
It's almost as if the 18 is kind of holding these other guys up.
Possibly. You mentioned you got to hit that magical number 19 to make it, and you got to do that all race. So if you're trying to make it a 2-stopper, 3-stopper, you got to do it now. They're really stacking up here behind that 18. It's about 8 cars deep here. KJ working his way up towards the back, giving a bump to Rick Craddock. They're getting by Wiley King.
AJ continues to look to the inside in that 029 car. Craddock able to hold him off for the time being. Ricky J has now stabilized his gap back to second place Tyler Mallon. Still a freight train, though, here down the front straightaway. There goes
to the inside.
KJ.
Craddock goes
Craddock.
around.
He's into the outside wall. He's going to go for a full spin here, exit at turn 1. Caution going to come out for the first time here tonight as the field drives by. Weaver, he just got up in the marbles.
Oh, no.
I think he's down a tire, too, it looks like.
Yeah, down a tire. He's going to have to get it out this grass.
Here's a replay. No contact. Maybe got spooked a little bit by KJ being to his inside into turn 1.
Yeah, it could be that. Maybe just entering the corner a little higher than he's used to. A number of things that don't take much to upset the car here at Indianapolis. Great job keeping that car up against the wall, not down into traffic.
Replay from high above there. Yeah, he's got flat tires. He's hitting walls.
As long as he could bring it back, the worry there was getting down in that grass and getting stuck and having to call a tow truck. And down there in 1 and 2, that's about the longest tow you can get.
Nope, working the first caution of the night. The upcoming races here on JTN presented by SchemeHaven.com. Maverick Cup Series from Mexico City. Coverage kicking off 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday, May 7th. Then 1 week from tonight, we head to the Bristol Motor Speedway on May 9th. Then May 14th, the Maverick Cup Series heads to Atlanta. Coverage of all those races, of course, going to be live right here only on JTN. Only on JTN, folks. Only. You can't get it anywhere else. And if you do, you're being lied to because that's not JTN. It's a fake. You know what we say about fakes around here? Yeah, fuel mileage out of the window for now, and for sure. Be looking at 2 stops. Everyone gonna be good to go to make it. Mac Daddy wins the race off pit road. Am Tingley losing multiple spots on the pit lane at 25. Something went wrong there. Rain Fade and Steve Grant staying out under this first caution. Wouldn't be surprised to see them make a pit stop here before the period is over. Mac Daddy coming back down. I think he just missed his stall waiver.
Yeah, he was running pretty far towards the back. Would have been a crazy call to see him get up to the front.
I hate cautions at Indy. It takes so long.
Big track here. And they're gonna give us an extra lap.
Ugh.
Wonderful weather we're having.
Yeah. For some of our folks in the northern states, Aurora Borealis could be viewed potentially in your locale.
We had some little bit of a spring this year, so that was nice. It's gone now, but it was nice while we had it.
What, spring's over?
It is for me. I had a good 2 weeks of spring.
Ugh. Hey, you're the pool man now, though, right?
Something like that.
Got a pool noodle? So, do you sell
You want
those?
some? I got the boss man told me to start giving them away because we got some that are kind of old. Nobody's buying them.
Ah.
I should have did it today too. I thought about it after they left, but a woman and her son was in there.
That's what you do. You get, with the kids are in, you give them the pool noodles.
Exactly.
For free. Now that parent's gonna hate you. You gotta be okay with that. But if you're okay with that,
Listen, they better be happy because they're getting something for free. You don't get that these days.
no, you don't get nothing free now. People don't even give you handshakes for free anymore, man.
I just look at you funny.
And they'll give you attitude for free, though. That's never changing. Alright, we'll go back green next time by lap 9 of 56 to end whatever this is that we were talking about. About a ninth of the way through the race? A sixth, sorry. Fractions. Do you like fractions, Weaver?
I mean, I can use them, but not a big numbers math guy.
Not a big, like, 11, 30 seconds guy.
Nah. Nah.
You like the metric system more?
It's a little more intuitive in that sense, yeah.
Yeah.
What do they call the socket things in the metric system?
What do you mean socket thing?
Well, like not the socket size, but like the wrench. Like you got the 1/4 inch drive, the 1/2 inch drive.
That's a good question.
I never thought about that because I've only ever heard them referred to as
Yeah, I have too.
increments of an inch. Somebody out there in chat, if you know it, drop it in the comments.
I know like the sockets and stuff, but yeah, I would assume it's just like 8, like the comparable sizes. I don't know.
That'd be confusing.
Anyways, it's not tool time. I'm not that guy from Michigan. Green flag.
Green flag back out for Ricky J. We got one jumping out of line there in 5th.
That's KJ. Getting a little tipsy down there.
He was on the charge before the yellow. He starts it again. Gary Cook gonna go side by side with Ken Hansen and complete that pass down through turn 2.
Now KJ's got the fancy beer on his car tonight. Got Stella on there.
The champagne of beer. He wants to celebrate.
He's got to get to victory lane first.
Now we jumping out of line, trying to make a move here. Inside of the 92, that's Joshua Clements. Going to back out, didn't quite have the run.
Elliot
That's the
was
thing.
pretty quick in practice here this evening.
You jump out of line, you get a run off the corner, you jump out of line, and these straightaways are just, they go on forever. All of a sudden, the run's not there, and you're getting passed up on the outside before you get to the next corner. Tyler Mellon working hard, trying to keep a little more in touch with our leader this run. He's got Jerry Cook hot on his rear bumper now.
Jerry's going to be helping that 18 a little bit too.
He's definitely pushing the pace of the 18 right now. It's tough, Tyler Mellon, that 18 team, their strategy, they love to go out here and save those tires for late in the run, save a little bit of fuel here and there when they can, but this is a track where you can try and do that, but you don't want to lose positions because the track position is very, very important at Indianapolis.
I want you to watch, for folks at home, when these cars, they get down on the flat on the inside, watch how uneasy they are coming back up the track. Something I've noticed with this 18, gets the left sides down on the flat here in the corner. Watch, that car just doesn't look like it's... You see what I'm saying, Weaver? Am I just seeing things maybe, or...
And Joe, I think if you go on board with the 08 of Jerry Cook, you're going to get a good view of what's going on there with that 18. Really see it in 1 and 3 here. So he's just chucking it down into the corner, driving off that right rear. He's got that front end pointed into the corner at all times. But just keeping it on that edge of control.
See, now that we go on board, he doesn't do it, you know?
That's how it always goes.
Nelly looked to the inside of Joshua Clements for position.
He's going to be able to complete that pass here down in turn 3. Clements quick to get that down to the bottom, down in line to cut off that 25 of Liam Tingley. Little uncharacteristic 28 car BSR Mag Daddy back in 18th position.
Just struggling, right?
Yeah, you know, not a good day in the office here. Might not be his favorite track, but still out here running good laps, trying to see what he can pick up. But definitely going to be an uphill battle for that team.
So Ricky J still out in front of the fields. Led every lap under green here tonight. Does your foot ever just fall asleep? You don't know why?
Quite often, Joe.
Hmm.
Not fun. Kind of concerning sometimes.
Josh Moyers trying to find a way around Ken Hansen. Gotten around KJ for that 5th spot. Moyers right now, too, might be in a position you don't know what you don't know, right? Doesn't know what these guys look like over the long run. Maybe he's pushing the car a little bit more than he should. Obviously, we talked about it. There's a lot of experience in that 67 car, but the experience here is what the differentiator might be early on in his late start to the season. Weaver, this is some pretty good music we're listening to. You're really enjoying it.
Yeah, man, you just get entranced by it sometimes, you know. Just you gotta get something on the stream, Joe, to get that whooshing sound that the broadcast has.
Oh, we try. You mean like the
little high pitched kind of whine deal?
Hmm.
I think it's probably like the broadcast mic's picking it up in the booth or something.
whoosh. Like that?
A little bit. It's more like a constant, like, I'm sure they're loving us at home. Whoa, big moment off the corner there for KJ.
Here he comes. Move through to third.
Got a little bit of help there. Ken Hansen ducking down low, giving him a little bit of air help to complete that pass going down into one. Move KJ up into third.
Give him a little push.
See this pack spread out just a little more space between these cars. Shows you that handling's starting to go away. Got to rely a little more on that, not as much on the arrow of the car ahead of you.
Really, this top three, they've all, the top two have stayed in touch with each other. Now it's top three breaking away with KJ coming onto the scene and gaining ground right now on Tyler Mallon, who sits in second. Here comes KJ looking to the inside for second, down the front straightaway, side by side, yard of bricks. The 029 has the spot, and into turn one, he completes the pass. So Tyler Mallon falls out of second for the first time here tonight.
Power move there by KJ to get by that 18. No help.
No help at all.
For the back 67 of Joshua Moyers makes the pass. He's up into fourth. Hansen rounding out our top five. Jerry Cook's falling back a little bit, and then you get to whoa. And Hansen high up the track here in turn four.
And leaves a bunch of spots.
So there might have been a little bit of contact there. Oh my goodness,
We hum.
Joe. Oh my.
Did you just get the pucker factor?
I thought it was over. Oh my goodness,
We won't.
Joe.
Should we show it?
I think we have to. That was Liam Tingley in the 25 with a big moment. My, oh my.
Let's just go on board with them. Just for the full effect.
Looked like he might have been getting ready for a run there on the 92, and wow. Way up the track. He's losing it that whole time, Joe. You can hear how much he's off the throttle, still trying to gather it up to not hit that wall. Wow.
Man.
And didn't lose much time.
Not nearly as much as he probably should have, right?
No, I bet he's sitting a couple inches higher in that seat right now, though.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Few little checkups, mishaps have really spread out the field here now. You get deep in this run, that 029 of KJ still coming on strong, putting some pressure on the rear end of Ricky J.
How challenging is that right now for Ricky J? He's been out in front. Really, Tyler Mallon's kind of just been lying in the weeds the whole night behind him. Hasn't applied any pressure, but now starting to get pressure for the first time from the 029 of Kilojoules. How tough is that for Ricky J to try to manage as he's losing time here through the South Chute? Apparently it's so difficult to manage, you don't even have words for it. Insane.
Yeah, Joe, that was, it happens.
Kidding.
Oof.
Did you just have a sneezing fit?
Yeah, something like that. We'll go with that.
Okay.
Moment as the lap cars go by there. Ricky J getting close to that wall off 4. KJ's got a run here going into 1. He's going to take a peak low.
It takes more than a peek. He takes the top spot. Ricky J kind of just letting him have it.
Yeah, he saw that move coming. He knows that 029's real fast right now.
He's real fast.
Just going to hurt your own tires if you try and fight.
Well, now for the first time, that 93 car is in dirty air. So how does that affect the balance of that race car?
Well, he's going to find out real quick here. Definitely going to be something to get used to.
Great crowd of folks tuning in. If you haven't already, say hello. See Ben in chat now as well as pit stops for our leaders begin. Make sure you click the like button and make sure you are subscribed. We're very close to 1,550 subscribers. Big milestone there. Can't thank you enough for your support. As those two pit and try to stay lockstep, a lot of other cars have already pit. We didn't catch them at first glance. But KJ staying out another lap. And now he'll pit. Oh, we got a crash coming to pit lane, Weaver. Ken Hansen, Wiley King contact. No caution. It looks like Wiley King just a lot hotter coming to pit lane than the 9 car. That's not good.
I'm surprised to not get a yellow for that, but that's going to be a tough break for both drivers involved, Ken Hansen, Wiley King. Both were having good runs in the top 10, top 5 sometimes, at times. So.
Oh, well, we missed them. There they are. Let's see. Here's KJ coming off the pit lane. He's going in on the access road in turn 2. See where Tyler Mallon able to get around Ricky J. And down the back straightaway, I think they'll be able to catch up to the 029 because they're going to have each other in the draft, but KJ free and clear with the race lead. Solid pit stop for the 029 team.
Especially staying on an extra lap, an extra 2 laps compared to the 18, I believe it was.
Nope, just a lap.
18 went in with 93. I thought he came in a lap earlier.
They came together.
Aww.
You're best friends.
Well, they're going to have to be best friends and work together if they want a chance to catch this 029 of KJ's. Looking like the car to beat now.
He got a little loose there, wrapping that bottom. Joshua Moyers is up into 4th. Jerry Cook 5th. Joshua Clements 6th. Cody Luke 7th. Nelly 8th. 9th is Liam Tingley. And rounding out your top 10, I believe. Nope, not Mac Daddy. Maybe it is Mac Daddy? I don't know. This order's all jumbled up. Sure, Weaver will have the correction shortly.
Correction?
Oh, Jerry Cook! Oh no.
Oh.
Big hit to the inside wall for the 08. Keep it going straight. I think we're going to stay green. We will. Let's get you a replay. You saw it off the back of your screen. Now let's watch it from high above. Clip that apron just a little too much. Car gets loose, slams on the brakes to try to save it. Hits the inside wall. Gonna be some engine damage there for Jerry. It's going well, Tim. How are you, man? Long time no see. And KJ's back on pit lane, Weaver.
His engine's gone.
What?
The 029 is blown up. In the middle of coming out of turn 3, Joe, the engine let go.
Oh my goodness.
Heads up driving there to get it down on pit road, keep us from going under yellow. Or no, we did go under yellow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Just when we said he looked like the dominant car. Not anymore.
Not anymore. What a shame. So everyone taking the opportunity to come down pit lane, as you can see. Race off pit road. I think first stall is going to get Ricky J the lead. It will. Tyler Mellon, Joshua Clemens, Joshua Moyers, and Cody Luke, your top 5 off the pit lane. Brain Fade leading the cars that stayed out. Rick Craddock a lap down, so he has to pit the next time around. Brain Fade, similar situation. Eli, so really Magoo is the race leader in the 144.
That's a yellow that has turned this race on its nose.
You can say that again.
That was a yellow that has turned this race on its nose.
Thank you. Were you enjoying the NHL playoffs?
It's been some good ones. Been some good ones.
I've only watched like one game. I'm kind of disappointed in myself, being honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched a ton either, but what I have watched has been good.
Oh, it's always good, right?
Got to get out of the first round. That's when you get some real good matchups.
That's when it gets interesting.
I mean, who cares to watch the Kings versus the Oilers? I don't want to watch that. Do you?
Obviously not, if I haven't been.
Oh boy, which one of these teams has to lose in the next round? I don't care.
One of these teams is going to lose to Vancouver. Right?
Yeah, I think that's how that's going to work out. think Joey, friend old Joey, has paid somebody off. Seems like the Lightning are hitting their decline right as Vancouver is on the upswing.
Must be nice to have two teams. Welcome in, Allison. Hope you're having a good night. Fortunate that we didn't get to talk to you after Tuesday's Maverick Cup Series race from New Hampshire. Allison, he had a strong run going in that 43 car. I believe got caught up in someone else's junk. As it goes. Yeah, Tim, I think everyone's rooting for Dallas too in that series because no one likes to root for the LTIR Golden Knights or whatever. So you and I, we can agree to root for one team together.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I guess.
No, I know. It's like which poison would you rather take? I mean, you'd rather take no poison.
I'm Team Meteor.
Exactly. I'm all dude. There's so many times I love that phrase. I think my friends are getting sick of me using that phrase.
Well, they can stay sick. When we stop getting Meteor matchups, then I'll stop saying it. But
that's what was it? What game was it last year? Oh, it was the Notre Dame Ohio State college game, right? Football game.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I am Team Meteor tonight, man.
I just hope that nobody has fun and it's an awful game.
And that one, I mean, I don't know who had fun watching that, but yeah, go Blue. I'm enjoying my natty. Enjoying my natty, Tim. I'm enjoying it. It's been good.
Cheated up, Natty. Huh?
Shut up. Nope. Mm-mm.
Hate your
Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. No asterisk. Mm-mm.
I don't know about that, but then again, I can't be mad at an asterisk.
How about this? If you don't make fun of me for that one, I'll never say anything else about your 2017 national championship. How's that sound?
See, I don't feel like I need to be extorted into that because you shouldn't say anything anyway.
Well, you're not the real national champions, so.
Yeah, but they are, you know.
But at least my team actually won the games that make you the national champion.
See, but do they?
Yeah, they do.
They make you the college football playoff champion, but that ain't the national champion.
Well, it's like one and the same, so.
It might not be, though.
They got
You
two
never know.
separate rings. They got two separate rings. So, I mean, maybe you're right.
They might take one of them back.
Nah, I can't take the
But
rings back.
They're going to take back these yellows back under green Ricky J. Back in control of this race.
You don't like to see a competitor have issues, but you'll always take the lead back when you can get it, right?
Yeah, definitely a big break for some of these guys in this field. Kind of opened the door for them to win the race. There's a couple towards the back that were really needing the yellow to get back in the race in general.
Look who's
Jim
sitting.
Hansen and Wiley King.
Mac Daddy sitting in 7th now. It's 18th at one point.
Yeah, I think he pitted a little early on those green flag stops, and that helped him get some track position. Just some good calls on pit road for that 2018. Got him up in the hunt. Nelly in front of him, back up towards the front, having a good run here in 5th. Goes up the track a little bit. That's going to let the 28 by. third at 92 with Joshua Clements. Talked about him a couple times tonight. Now up in the top 5. Got a challenge. Joshua Moyer on the inside.
Yeah, KJ, that was very unfortunate. Kind of battle brewing here, though, for second. Josh Moyer is applying some pressure to Tyler Mallon all over the back bumper of that 18 car down the back straightaway. Got Mac Daddy right behind him in fourth. A lot of pressure being applied here at the front, Weaver.
Yeah, Joe, I mean, we're in the second half of this race here. Starting to get down to crunch time.
Pressure.
From the time we went green, these guys are going to be looking at one more pit stop here.
Now they're going to feel pretty good about it, right? It's not like what we talked about at the start where you're like really close, 2 stops, and you got to go max to make it on that 2-stop strategy, but it's going to give these guys some leeway to figure out when and where they want to pit.
Yeah, that's going to be the biggest thing, Joe, is when and where do you pit here, because you only need about 3 or 4 laps of fuel. So that's going to open up a lot of strategies, maybe some no tire, some 2-tire calls. How much gas are you putting in it, and how long do you run it?
Welcome in, Aussie Bill.
Tyler Mallon down to the inside. Ricky J throws a little bit of block, cuts him off down low. Joshua Moyer's up high side by side. Mac Daddy with a big dive down there into one. Draws you, and then we got a caution.
BJ Champs on pit lane in the 91. Yeah, well. Wanna know why he's on pit lane?
Well,
Gets loose here off turn 4. Big hit to the inside wall. Spinning around and around. Comes to a stop in a pit box. Brings out our 3rd caution of the night.
at least you didn't Kurt Busch it.
That's, listen.
It'll
Good.
be the end of the night there for that 91 team, but all that talk we just had about, when, where do you pit? The answer is here and now. This stop, all the drivers will be good to go till the end. Go back to green about, what did she say, about 12, 13 laps to go, Joe?
Yeah, it seems right. The love button is getting smashed right now in chat, so thank you. We encourage you, if you haven't already, to click the like button on the video. Got 20 of you watching right now and only 7 likes. Can we at least get that to double digits, maybe? Maybe? Please? Please? It'd do a lot to help support us. when you click that like button. Also helps boost our egos, so there are selfish reasons for us to want you to click it. Buy a t-shirt too, that's right. You can buy t-shirts from the JTN merch store. As all the cars gonna come on pit lane. And this is the money stop. Ricky J again wins it off pit road.
A big win to get off pit road first here after what could very well be the last pit stop here.
Big dub.
You want to have control of this race. Bunch of hungry drivers behind him, though, that he's going to fight off. Really, anybody in this top 6 or 7 really has a car that could win this race, Joe.
Who do you want to win this race?
I feel like I got to stick with my pick I made before the race. He's
Sitting there
proven
in
me right
third?
so far. So got a couple more positions to get.
I think the Bruins and Leafs are playing right now. Does that sound right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to give a score update?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, again, when we talked about Meteor games, that's a Meteor game. 1-0 Leafs. Trying to force Game 7. Which, if you're not watching a Stanley Cup playoff Game 7, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you have to be watching it.
The only time I'll root for the Leafs to win a playoff series. At least they got good-looking jerseys.
What did Boston do? They, like, changed them, didn't they? For some reason?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that worthless franchise.
Why are you mumbling?
Huh?
Why are you mumbling?
Because I'm talking about the Bruins. I can't get excited about that, you know?
Rick Craddock should be the lucky dog here. In 22, so he'll get back on the lead lap after that early spin. Got 2 Boston haters. I mean, I don't like Boston sports. I do want to go to Fenway, though, next time I'm out that way. Just to see it and, like, go to a game and stuff.
I couldn't be bothered.
Really?
I mean, if I was there, I would try and go just to say that I went, but
Well, that's what I'm saying.
not really the biggest baseball guy, so it doesn't hold that significance to me as much.
I mean, I'm not a big baseball guy either. It's just
I mean, more so than I am, even.
true. Bill, I don't know if I'm coming to your time zone. I'm gonna be close to your time zone in about a month. Like exactly a month. Oh my goodness.
What time zone is that?
I don't know. One of them.
Oh, well.
Well, Bill's in Sydney, Australia.
Ah, I see.
So
Yeah, close. A couple hours off, I think, but close.
yeah. I don't know. I got a 51-day Duolingo streak
Better than mine.
learning Japanese. Now I can't read it, but I can at least like kind of comprehend. But it's all like really basic, right? So
Yeah, I mean, that's really Duolingo. Duolingo is just to get your feet wet and kind of like learn the alphabet mostly. But if you really are trying to learn the language, it ain't the.
oh, looks like we're losing connection to the server because it is 10:12 p.m. Weaver, you might have to take us back radio style.
Get back in here. You're good right now.
You let me know when I can get back in.
Right now, Joe. Right now.
Actually?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Oh. It still hasn't booted me on my end.
It says it's in the thing, in the logs.
Huh. Oh, well.
Back out.
There we go.
Hey, just in time. This car makes that hard left turn on the pit road. Ricky J going to be in control for this restart. Back away we go. Good restart for Ricky J. Pulls a little bit of a gap going down into turn one.
Yeah, nice and orderly single file restart here.
Further back, looked like Wiley King was the first car trying to duck out and make a move. Everybody gonna be pushing the pace here. No saving tires or fuel. Maybe a little bit of saving.
I was going to say, you might want to save a little bit of your tires.
Maybe just a little. About 12 laps here on this run if we go green the whole way.
Baby them a little bit, just in case you get a restart late and you need that extra little oomph. Big moment there off of turn 2. 67 and 28 almost making contact.
Looking almost like some.
Oh man!
Big moment there for just about everybody in our top 5, getting close to that outside wall. Come back together. Got a little bit of tandem racing going on here.
A little bit.
2, 2, and 2.
They're not pushing though. They're not dancing with each other.
I might be pushing a little bit down these straightaways.
Ricky J just trying to hold on to what has been a dominant night from this 93. Looked for a moment that the race was slipping away from him, but since JoeTowNetwork Kilojoules has fallen out of this race, it's firmly been in the grasp of driver number 93.
Daddy now trying to close in there in third, put a little pressure on Malin. With a little run, Ricky J goes low to block the run.
And we were talking about Mac Daddy having a bad night, and he's up here in the top 4.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. We don't. That's why we're up in the booth. You can see everybody wants to get down to that bottom here in the corners, but they take different ways to get there. As Mac Daddy, big move off of turn 4 to the inside of Tyler Mallon. Going to be side by side going into 1.
No love lost there between those two as Mac Daddy takes the second spot away. Now Josh Moyer is going to be able to apply some pressure to the back of the 18. He's going to look to the inside. He's going to get in the grass. He's going to get run over. No, he didn't get run over, but he went around.
It's probably going to put us under yellow here, Joe. It is. Caution is out. Moyers goes around from 4th. Had a big run on that 18 going into turn 2 and couldn't really do anything with it.
Well, that's a JTN jinx, isn't it? On you. It's all on you.
I guess.
What really happens there is he kind of gets bottlenecked behind the 18 and gets wishy-washy about making the move to the inside and just upsets the front balance of that race car and sends Moyers around.
Yeah, I think he was putting that nose in there and he noticed that 18 still turning down. The lane was there, but, kind of self-preservation there. He let off mid-corner, and we talked about that in the opening of the race. These cars, you hit the brakes, you let off mid-corner, it's going to get real unsettled, real easy to go around, and that's what we saw there. 67 Joshua Moyers from 4th and a chance to maybe win the race to not so much of a chance.
And here's the race back to the line with the leaders. They're going to stay all static. Behind them staying static.
We will be going back green here, about 3 laps to go. We get the green flag, maybe 4. Don't suspect we'll see many people up front pit, if any. The back half of field teasing it. Couple takers.
Couple takers on pit lane. Probably throw some tape on the grill, because why not?
Yeah, really only people that were kind of in the back already, so I'm not going to lose a lot of position more to gain than they had to lose there.
Allison, you won't jinx it because neither of us said anything. So, it'll be okay. Alright, so this is the time to tell your friends to tune in. And boy, howdy, we're about to have a fun finish here. Aren't we, Weaver?
Yeah, I think so. It's really shaping up to be a good one.
Mac Daddy will indeed be fierce on this restart. This 28's going to be interesting to watch. Kind of the wild card up here. Don't look now, though. Nelly back there in fourth. I want to watch this 103 and what he does on the restart. He was really quick in practice. It's always that driver, Weaver, it seems like, is Nelly. It's just kind of there throughout the race. And then at the end, we're like, oh, Nelly got another top 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just finds a way to be there at the end of races. And that's really the key. If you know you're not one of these, Ricky J's, Tyler Mallon, Mac Daddy, KJ's, who's not out here contending for the win every week, but you still got a solid car. You can still go out there and get top 5s. The win's going to follow you eventually. You just got to keep up that consistency, keep putting in the work, getting those top 5s.
How bad do you think these guys want to win here at Indy?
It's definitely on everybody's short list of tracks that they want to win at, Everybody wants to win whenever they come out racing, but there's some tracks where you want to say that you won at that track.
We're both under yellow. That's crazy. Oh, man. Things could happen here on this restart too, Weaver. I mean, you get someone pushing the issue, take someone else out, we're racing back to the line and around, and then
we're definitely not guaranteed to get these last 3 or 4 laps under green.
No, we are not. So it'll be 3 to go when we get to the line. Ricky J with control. Your stomach feel a little twisty, a little turny right now?
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm just ready, Joe. I want to see who's going to win this. It's hard to tell.
It is very hard to tell. And I think the big thing that's kind of throwing me off, at least, I don't know about you, but this 28 car, again, I don't want to say that we overlooked the speed that he had, but early on in this race, mired back in traffic, strategy call to get some track position with pitting early, and caution fell in a very advantageous spot for Mac Daddy. It's allowed him to propel himself into the top 5, now into the top 3. And with an opportunity to make a move here on the restart to take home a victory from Indianapolis. The Dodge Charger pace car will pull off. Gives way to Ricky J. And back away we go. 3 laps to go here from Indianapolis.
Last restart of the day, controlled by Ricky J. Goes down into turn 1, leading them single file.
Field single file all behind them as they head into turn number 2 and get ready for the down the back straightaway. You got side-by-side Wiley King, Liam Tingley. Now Jared Cook involved in that battle. We keep our eyes, though, here on the lead as Ricky J leads him down into turn 3.
Big gaggle back there in the race for 5th. Tingley up into the wall a little bit. That's going to let Jerry Cook go by for 5th.
Joshua Clements going on by Ken Hansen for position. Back up front. 2 laps to go. Ricky J with a car length and a half lead.
Back Daddy running a little bit higher here. He's going to look to get a run here off of turn 2.
See if he can get one generated. Field rockets their way off of turn 2. Top 3 have broken away from the rest of the field. Mac Daddy not enough to make a move to the inside for the time being. Ricky J goes down to block.
Defensive line, but Mac Daddy still ducks out at the last second. They're going into turn 3. They kill his momentum here through 3 and 4, though.
Through the north chute, back onto the front straightaway through turn number 4. Ricky J knows he just has about 2.5 miles to go to claim a victory from here at Indianapolis. 1 lap to go.
Look for Mac Daddy to do the same thing here. Run a little bit higher through 1 and 2, trying to build a run. No, he's going to go lower.
Well, if you can't go around him on the outside, Weaver, you got to go around him on the inside.
And Ricky J washed up a little bit there in 1. Let him close it in the short shoot, but holds even through 2.
Behind them, Clements and Cook are battling for the 5th spot. Eyes still here on the lead as we head down into turn 3. BJ a little bit tight there onto the north chute. And off of turn number 4. It's going to be BSR Ricky J taking home a dominant victory here as he crosses the yard of bricks in Indianapolis. Joshua Clements ends up coming home in 4th. I think Nelly holds on to 5th. But Ricky J is once again a race winner here at Indianapolis.
Great defensive driving there from Ricky J. Stopped that one chance that Mac Daddy had going down that back straightaway. Held him off perfectly for those final 3 laps.
Oh, we're calamity.
It's the big one.
I'd hate to see what the little one was.
Rain Fade got some good air there.
So Ricky J brings it around. He'll burn it down here. The world famous, world renowned Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Ricky J, your race winner. Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. Oh no. He did burnouts on the bricks.
That's right, I'd do it too.
What?
I won the race. I can burn it out wherever I want.
Oh my goodness.
The same thing if I won at Daytona in the Truck Series, Joe.
You're tearing up the grass?
I'm tearing it all up. They can send me the bill.
Your race winnings probably wouldn't cover it, unfortunately. We'll get to talk with Ricky J. Oh, he's going to do it again. Don't do it. All
He's
right.
just parking there. He's kissing him right now.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Kind of an abusive relationship if you think about it. We'll work on getting results on your screens here in a few moments, folks. Again, can't thank you enough for tuning in to JTN tonight. Make sure if you haven't already, drop a like on the video and subscribe. Again, doing so helps support us so much here on JTN, JoeTowNetwork. Remember, too, got more great racing action coming up for you. Next time we're live is going to be Tuesday night with our friends from the Maverick Cup Series at Mexico City. Going to be a good night of road course racing there. Let's go ahead and head on down into Victory Lane and talk with the driver of the number 93 BSR, Ricky J. Ricky, you got a copy.
Hello.
Hello. You like
How's it
how
going, Joe?
Do you like how I asked if you had a copy even though I brought you in mid-sentence and I knew you had a copy?
Yeah. I noticed that. But that's okay. It happens to be like that. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing good. How are you doing? Are you having big win tonight, right?
Yeah. I'm really happy about that. It was a good run. We got a good break with the cautions, and we just
And the guy in the 029 blowing up.
yeah. Shout out to him for blowing up. Appreciate you, KJ.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure we knew who
that we got that out of the way.
Yeah. Because I mean, he's probably crying in chat right now. I'm sure he's drinking his sorrows away or something. He had that Stella car tonight, and it just doesn't seem like he can get the finishes in it. Anyways,
besides that though,
hey, we're just messing, right? But Indianapolis, it's a big track. It's a big deal. I don't have too many crazy racing related questions outside of what does it mean to win a race in Indianapolis, maybe compared to some of the other tracks that we go to throughout the year.
It means a whole lot to me. And I had the opportunity to actually go down to Indianapolis about a month ago with some fellow sim racers of mine. Ironically, Joshua Moyers being one of them, being able to meet up with them and go to the racetrack and be able to walk on the track and even kiss the bricks and all kinds of stuff. That
and
was a unique opportunity. And watch the eclipse, yeah.
Okay.
But that was just bonus, to be honest, because this track is just so freaking prestigious, and it's pretty much where everything started. So it means a lot to win here.
Obviously, late race restart, 3 laps to go. It's a challenge no matter who's behind you, but you got the 28 of Mac Daddy behind you. Know he's going to be aggressive. Know he's one of the more aggressive guys on those short runs like that. What's going through your mind? We saw some blocks getting thrown at one point. I don't know if he yelled anything out at you about it, but what's going through your mind leading up to that restart and then during that final sprint to the finish?
I think it was just staying focused and hoping that the tires didn't slip out from underneath me. I was really anxious about there being wheel spin on that restart with the tire wear. And those last 3 laps, it definitely drove like a boat on cold tires there. It was rough, but you know what? It was a blessing in disguise for me. So I'm just glad I was able to hold on.
Well, Ricky, again, congratulations on the big win here tonight from Indy. That's going to help you try to close the gap to Tyler Mallon for the points lead. Before that, you go, I want to give you the opportunity. Got great partners on the car. You got great folks supporting you. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
Yep. Well, before I give my thanks, I do have a little bit of announcement to make. You say that speaking of the points. Unfortunately, I've had a shift schedule change at work, and my entire work schedule has completely changed, and it's on a rotation now where unfortunately after tonight I'm going to be pretty much unavailable to race week in and week out going forward, which is sad. I hate to announce that on the air, but I figured that way everyone knows and nobody wonders where I went. So it is kind of nice that I came out on top, but sad that I'm not going to be able to run with these guys for the majority of the rest of the year. But it's been a lot of fun, and looking forward to the future breaks for these guys. I just want to say thank you to Brian and Kathy Boyles from Boyles Trucking, and Magoo and everyone here at BSR who comes out and races, and very respectful, clean, great group of guys here, and if that's how you are, that's what we want. So we hope everybody out there enjoyed the show, and just thank you to everybody here. Thank you to you guys doing the broadcast, and I'm sure I'll be in the chat at some point or another. If not, I will definitely be watching some of these races going forward when I can, just to be in our spirit with y'all. So just thank you, everybody, and hope to see y'all soon.
Well, Ricky, again, as always, it's a pleasure to get the opportunity to talk with you. Sounds like those opportunities are going to be sporadic and few and far between here moving forward. But man, it's always been a pleasure to talk with you. Hope we're talking with you again sooner rather than later. And again, congratulations on the big win here tonight.
Thanks, Joe.
BSR Ricky J, driver of the 93, your race winner here tonight from Indy. Let's go ahead and next bring in our second place finisher, driver of the number 28, BSR Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy, where are you?
Mac Daddy!
He is in the house, folks.
In the house.
In the house. Almost in victory lane. What more did you need there on that restart?
I needed about 4 more clicks of track bar, I think. I took on that last pit stop, we were really close on fuel. I took a splash and it gave me 16 gallons and I only put 6 clicks in and I think I needed 10 because I was a little tight. But like I told Ricky, I said, the caution saved you because I had your butt if it went green.
We saw, though, early in the race, it looked like you and this 2018 were struggling, mired back in traffic and whatnot. Maybe made an error on pit lane under the first caution as well that probably put you behind. But what did you do to kind of rally and get some more speed out of that car, or at least get out of the track position hole that was dug for you?
Well, the pit error was actually a bathroom break because
Okay.
I had too much Evan Williams flowing through my blood.
Okay.
So then, I was methodically moving up to the field, and I got up about halfway through the field, and then I think KJ blew up. Thank you, my brother. Put me back in the race. My man.
What's when you look back at tonight's race, what's your main takeaway, and what do you do to continue to build on the strong runs that you and this 28 team have been having here in the last month or so?
Well, you kind of surprised. I didn't cause no cautions. Usually, BSR, Mac Daddy's up there, and then next thing you know, Mac Daddy's spinning around
Man,
in the spin cycle.
Mac Daddy's up there, and then, oh no, he's up in the wall, right?
That's it. But no.
Well,
Hey, good car tonight. Like I told Ricky, I said if I wouldn't have clipped the apron and hit the wall, I'd have been a little closer up there.
mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't have been so much further back, and then he wouldn't have been leading at the end, and he'd have been in the trail position. But hey, it is what it is. Good run for me tonight. Good run for the league. We have like 3 cautions, man.
Mm-hmm. 3 or 4, yeah.
4. We had green flag pit stops. That's always a plus.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mac.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel bad for KJ. He blew up.
Mm-hmm.
He had a really good car, but he thought he was the best, but he wasn't tonight. That was Ricky J.
Well, Mac Daddy, man, congratulations on the second place run here tonight. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. Of course, got some great partners on the car each and every week. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
Yes, sir. I'd like to thank Evan Williams, 1783. I don't know if you've tried it. It is really good. And shout out to Ricky J for the win. He had a good run. Brian and Kathy Bowles trucking on the sponsoring the race winning car and sponsoring the race. How does it get any better than that? The man's living a charmed life. Shout out to Magoo, the mud plumber. He's been struggling this week working. He made it through. And all the admins, shout out to y'all boys. And next week, I think. Where are we at next week?
Bristol.
Oh yeah. Well, next week, KJ and Jess and them's coming down to Wilmington. And we're
Oh,
gonna be partying down because Pam's birthday's next weekend. It's Mother's Day weekend, and the KJ's is like a couple days later. So we're just gonna have a big old throwdown down here in North Carolina.
sounds like fun, Mac Daddy, man. Congratulations on a great run here tonight. Always a pleasure to talk with you and the energy and to experience the energy you bring up here to the booth, man. Congratulations on a great run. Can't thank you enough for your time and hope we're talking with you again soon.
Back Daddy!
BSR Mac Daddy, driver number 28. Second place finisher here tonight. Let's go ahead and finally bring in our third place finisher, driver of the number 18, Tyler Mallon. Tyler, you got a copy?
I got a copy, Joe.
You only led one lap tonight. What the heck?
Indy's not one of my stronger tracks. You have to run the setup. I like to run very tight setups, and this is one of those where you have to run a very loose setup in order to get the most speed out of it. But
I would think the opposite, though. Why does it tend to be? I would think you'd want a tight setup because of the tight corners and whatnot.
Well, you'd think that, but with how fast we're going and how hot the tires get, if you get to you have a tighter setup, you just start plowing up the track, and the right front tire just dies immediately. I don't understand what it is about this in Michigan that I can't really figure out. But we're getting better than last season. That's all that matters.
So you're saying the tracks that I go to are like in life or your kryptonite?
Pretty much, yeah. I guess so.
All right, good to know. Good to know. Obviously, though, still a strong run. You're up inside the top 5 all night. What did you kind of see out of the 93 and the 029 to an extent when he was up there before the engine let go that made those cars at least appear a little bit better, a little bit quicker?
I'd plow up the track and they just wouldn't. They were able to keep going. I would. I know the 029 is always wrecking loose everywhere we go. So this track kind of suits his driving style perfectly. And same with the 28. 93, he likes to run pretty loose setups too, I've found. So that those three are just really hard to beat at a track like this. And honestly, like I said, I'm really happy with the P3. I wish KJ didn't blow up. He would have been able to battle it out with us. If it went green, he had us all covered. He had the track position and the tires. But there aren't many better drivers than Joven in this community. So I'm glad to see him get a win tonight.
Well, Tyler, third place finish helps keep you up there in the points league. Congratulations on another podium. Before we let you go, though, I want to give you the opportunity. Great partners on the car, great folks to shout out. Floor is yours. You know what to do.
Well, first off, I want to shout out you guys for broadcasting tonight. You always do a fantastic job. Interstate Batteries for being on the car. Everybody at Bomb Squad for being such a great group of people. They're tonight was an excellent field. We had probably one of the most competitive fields we've had in a while. So that was definitely a lot of fun. And Joshua Moyers, I love racing against him. I'm glad he's starting to come over here, make some starts. And like I said, Ricky J, Joven Anderson, he's definitely one of the best drivers you'll ever see, and I'm very glad to be able to race with him.
Well, Tyler, we're really glad that we got the opportunity to talk with you again after this race. Congratulations on a podium. As always, a pleasure getting that opportunity, get your insights and whatnot into the race. Congratulations on the podium. Let me say it one more time. Congratulations on the podium. And hope to be talking with you again soon, man.
Thank you, Joe.
BSR Tyler Mallon, driver number 18, your third place finisher here tonight. Weaver, that's going to wrap up our coverage from the capital of racing, the capital of speed, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
That it will, Joe, and I think it delivered as the big track that it is. Indianapolis gave us a good show, had a little bit of everything, and like Tom Allen alluded to there, we had a really good and deserving winner at the end of the day.
Ricky J getting the win here tonight, folks. And if you want to get in on the action, you can head to bombsquadracing.net. Remember, A big thank you, as always, here on Thursday nights has to go out to Brian and Kathy Voiles Trucking, for their constant support of us here on JTN, as well as, of course, the Bomb Squad Racing League and the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series being live each and every Thursday night, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on JTN. We're at Bristol Motor Speedway next week, so tune in for some more great short track racing action. Magoo and the admin team, as always, big thank you to them for the labor of love that they put into making this league so great. Remember, if you want to keep up to date with what we have going on here on JTN, you got to follow us at JoeTowNetwork, Facebook, TikTok, X, Instagram. Also, make sure you're subscribed right here on YouTube.com. New episode of the Fake Racers podcast now available with our friends over on Track and Turf Media, so go check them out. They should be linked in the video description below. But with all of that being said, folks, for all of us here at JTN, for Bristol, our producer, for my colleague Joseph Weaver, I've been Joe Twansky. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time live right here on JTN. So long for now, folks.
3 wide for second, but Sean Whitehill is going to bring it home and win the race at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Ricky J closing up off turn 4. He's going to have a run to the inside. He blocks into the grass. Checker's out. Hardy wins it.
Ricky, what's going on in your brain right now?
Yeah, putting on 4 big rubber shoes and 2 gallons of, not 2 gallons, 2 cans of exploding dino juice here, Joe.
Down to the tunnel turn. These guys are throwing it through there and around to the back of the wall, as well as RJ Bishop. Down in front of Keith Hughes. Oh, no! Big hit. RJ Bishop. Oh, my God.
Big wreck.
Big crash into the wall.
Oh,
the leaders
no.
have wrecked. Ricky J is upside down. Magoo is hard on the wall. Tyler Mallon escapes with no damage. Everybody else in this main group, including Nelly, is jumped.
Through the north chute they'll go. The 24's into the wall. Almost contact there. The 10 with the shallow entry into turn 4. It's going to be a track race down the front straightaway. Folks, the 24's in the wall. They make contact. Turn around. Nappick goes on through the flip. Rich Nappick's going to win the Culver Bluff 200 in thrilling fashion.